Good morning, everybody. I'm excited to be presenting this video today. This relates directly to the way you're creating emails with Eloqua, and I think you will all just completely fall in love with it as we did together with Ivan. Eloqua just introduced a brand new way of interacting with the emails and creating the emails, which is what I'm going to show in the next several minutes. I think it's going to make your lives way easier, and I think it's going to make the overall process of creating or editing an email just super easy and super fun for everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you how it's done, and then I'm going to show you how you can create an email as well, starting from scratch. For the purposes of this, obviously you need to click on the emails in order to get to the emails page. There you can click on create an email, or for the purposes I'm just going to click on a test email that I've created just to show you how it all works. Also, there will be a template available for you, so you can use the template as well. As you will notice, the design is completely different. So now you have a very clean and understandable section about content and layouts, which is really important. And then you have the email itself. Now, as before, the blocks are actually changing or glowing in a different color as you go down. But what is very interesting in this case is that basically, if you want to add a new block or delete a block of content, you can just do so simply by clicking on it and deleting. It's very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out this entire email, and I'm going to show you how we can create another one from scratch. So, like, really, I'm just going to remove everything, and you can see how quickly and easy this is happening. So that's something that you can pretty much apply to any email that you want to apply to. The template that we're going to be using later on, as I will show you, will only have the header, sort of like the logo, and the area where you can change your text using the usual double click and edit option. And it will look like, generally speaking, like this. So you're going to have the blue box for your title of the email, you're going to have the logo, you're going to have the little preview thing, and the rest is going to be empty. And now this is where the beautiful part starts. Basically, you can do pretty much whatever you want to do with that email. Let's say, for example, I want to build an email that allows me to have one section which has 3 subsections, just as an example, and then another one which has a division 1 and then main body, and then another one which allows me to have I don't know, maybe 2 more sections below. And let's say that I want to add 3 images over here, a call to action and a text, just as an example. And I'll look at this. It's very nice. So basically all you need to do, everything works on drag and drop, right? So this is the text button, this is the image button, this is going to give you just a simple button creation option. This is going to be a divider, so basically it will place a nice little line in between the elements, just like this. So let me quickly show you. So I'm just going to remove this, and I'm gonna quickly add a divider somewhere. Let's say here. There we go. Or even higher up. Good stuff is that Control Z always works as well, so you will be able to use that too. And there you go. You can click on it, and you can see that the divider goes in. Or if you want, you can easily sort of change the places of your content along the email as well. It's all drag and drop. It's super easy. If you don't need something, you can delete it by a single click of the mouse. Then what you have over here is a spacer. So basically, you can add an extra space in between things, which then can be used for different options also. You have shared content, which in this case will be dynamic, will be different shared libraries, shared lists, and stuff like that. You have a signature. You have dynamic content. We will not be using the cloud content, but you have it as an option, and you can also add your custom code if needed. Very useful for tracking purposes, or if we all want to add something, some specific code to the email. Right, so I'm just gonna drag an image over here to show you how it all works, or actually I can just I can just delete this and put it on top again. And now here in those three options, what I can do is I can say, all right, in this one I want an image, and this one I want an image, and in this one I want an image. I can say that here in the main body I will want some text, all right, and I can say that here I will want, I don't know, I'm just going to add a button just for the sake of, you know, like just to show you what it looks like, a button. Obviously clicking on the text is very easy, as you can see. And again, if you want to change this into, yeah, I don't know, into different fonts and different stuff, you can always do that. Very, very simple, very, very nice. By clicking on a single element, over here you have its own preferences, which means that now, if I just, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this text and I'm just going to put it several times so that, you know, you get an idea of what's happening. I'm going to select everything, unbold it. So what I can do in this case is, let's say, whilst I'm in the content section, I can just say, all right, move the content a little bit on the left, move it a little bit on the right. So really, it allows you to play around with the padding, so you can give it a nice look and feel, which I find very, very important. You can click all sides, and then no matter which one you change, it will adapt automatically everywhere. Another useful feature is that you have a background color option, so you can just pretty much change the background of the entire field. I'm not really going to do that right now because I don't think it's needed, but it's there for you, so you can use it. If you want to select some images, click on the search tool. So here you have the option to select from the images that we have on the website already. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna select a few recently modified images. Let's say I'll select the by Omnis logo, and you can see that showing right away. I'll select SERP logo. I'll add this one as well, and maybe another one, I don't know. Or maybe like what you can do is you can actually upload an image from here, so you can take an image and you can put it over there as well. But let's just pick another one from here. Let's say I'll take this one. All right, so you can see that you already have like a nice layout. Obviously the images need to be styled a little bit, but it's there. So let's say in this case I can very easily just add 10 pixels on top, and this will basically put all the images aligned together. You can do the same, let's say if you want to add some padding on the sides, you can also do the same, so that you give them a little bit of a space. So pretty much you have like all the spacing options that you need, which I find very very useful. All right, so that way you can play around. Let's say that you need to change this text. Simple as that. You double click on it and you change it. Again, it's extremely simple. If you want to change the color, you change the color. It's just a very nicely done tool. This time I think Eloqua did really well. Let's say, for example, that in this case I want to add, or I want to change that button area here. So what I can do is I can just click on the button and I can delete it. And there, what I can do is I can actually go and add, I don't know, like an image or something else. But the best bit is that if you decide that you no longer need like this type of a layout, what you can do is you can simply select all your text, delete the entire block, and basically literally just take a body, put it in there, and just really put the text in there like that. And boom, there you go. It's super simple. And in this case, obviously, what I want to do is I want to add it. I want to add a little bit of padding on the side, so I give it a little bit of a better look. And there you go. It's extremely simple. Again, if you decide that you want to add a signature, you just drag the signature drop, put it in the area. You can browse for dynamic signatures, and you can just put it in there. I believe you have all created your own signatures, so that's something that should be fairly easy for you to play around with. Obviously, if you want to add or edit your signatures or do whatever you want to do, you can do so as well. And yeah, that's pretty much the way it works. I think it will make your life a lot easier. I'm sure of that. Yeah, if you happen to have any questions or anything else, just do let me know. We have tested all these emails. They're fully responsive. They work really well, pretty much on all the, on Gmail, on Hotmail, and everything else. So if you want to have a go and try it, just be my guests. Obviously, as always, we're over here ready for questions. So if you happen to have any questions, just get to us, and we'll be happy to reply. I think this really closes the whole thing. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will find this one very, very useful. Thank you. Bye.